Hey guys, Throne and Liberty, the craziest paladin build that you can ever see. I'm sure you saw these videos about these guys who just staying in the crowd of 50 people and don't care about anything. Like, the damage mitigation of this build is crazy, and also you kill people by reflecting their damage to themselves. So these videos are crazy. We need to understand how this build works. So I contacted this beautiful person, the creator of these videos. This guy knows the stuff about the paladins. His name is Choi. I hope I pronounce it right. So this beautiful person talked to me and we discussed what's the build, what we need to do to make it happen. And today I will share it with you. First of all, subscribe to his channel in the description below. Subscribe to my channel. My name is PLK and we're talking about TL today. Insane paladin build. Let's go. So this is the build. And basically the purpose of the build, you have Sword and Shield and you have Wand. Sword and Shield is the main one. All the skills from the Sword and Shield will maintain you, like, survive all of these people, all of this crowd, right? And you have Wand for the synergies. I will talk about them a little bit later, and for the heals for sure. So the purpose of this build is to survive as long as possible, to have the longest buff duration as possible, so you will click the shield buffs as much as possible. In meantime, you can heal your teammates and also nobody can kill you. So Paladin could be in two different ways. This Paladin, like you see in the video right now, it's basically the super tanky tank. Low damage, you can do some crowd control, but mostly you just stay and nobody can kill you. So you spend their HP and your teammates kill them, right? In my option, I want to make a healer as a paladin. I will change a little bit the build, but let's talk about that. So I created the build. We can check it right here. Today we'll talk about the paladin who can heal, the healer paladin, right? But you can do your own, just changing 2 or 3 gear pieces here and you will have your paladin. So my paladin have Chernobog, Sword and Shield. You can choose others. +9 blue is also working. This is the must-have wand because when your health goes below 20%, you will stealth for some period of time, like 5 to 7 seconds. It's like the savior for you. And of course, what we have as a traits, it's critical hit, and heavy attack chance because it's also applied to your heals. You also can apply the buff duration instead of the critical hit, for instance. Now, about the set. So I decided to go to the full 4-piece Transcendal set, which will give you cooldown for 2 pieces, cooldown speed 7.5%, which is super good, and 4 items will give you skill heal 25%. That's huge. With your critical attack, with your heavy chance, with all the buffs, you can heal instantly the full HP tank at 20k. We need that. So you have the head, right? Cooldown, speed and perception. You have the chest, max health, perception and stamina regen, which will also help to deflect and, to use your Q skill. Pants, collision resistant, damage reduction and wisdom. And the boots, melee evasion and move speed. From the armor, for the traits, you're trying to get melee evasion, magic evasion, and then other important skills, which could be max health, buff duration, or mana regeneration. Why so? Because melee evasion scales super good in this guy's build. He has about 900 melee evasion, and also magic evasion about 600. Why? Because some of the major skills like the meteor and judgment, you can't block them. That's why you need melee evasion, and that's why you need the magic evasion. To get the gloves from this set, you need to kill the arc boss. So we need other gloves. And the gloves always are super difficult piece for me. I don't know which one we can choose. We can choose many of them. Like, for instance, here we have the mana regeneration one, pitch black. Or you can use even the blue ones, the Blessing Mother Nature, which will give you max HP, range, and ranged evasion. He is using these ones, Wind Soul Thunder gloves. This one gives you magic evasion. Really huge one. Really huge one. So maybe these ones are really good for the tanks and for the paladins. That's what I use. This guy's armor build consists from the 2-piece from Transcended for the cooldown speed. Also the Black Lion Dash boots, which will give you stamina regen and melee evasion for 172 +9. He is just maxing evasion as much as possible. Also for the head, he is using the general. It's max health, perception, and stun chance. I think that 4-piece better for the healers. Let's keep to this, because you should understand what your purpose in the fight. If your purpose just stay on the objective and, don't die, his build is best one. But if your purpose is also to heal, you don't rush. As a healer, you don't rush to the first rows. You are staying behind, but in this build, People will jump on you like daggers. You will block them with Q ability, right? Shield survival technique, and it's huge. They will not kill you in 5 to 10 seconds. Then they will jump off because your teammates will come for your help. If you're just a mage like Staff and Wand, you will be killed instantly. It's like different approach of the gameplay. So we're talking about the healer paladin today. Now about the clock, it's pretty simple. This one is really good cooldown speed and mana regeneration. We need that. And also for the traits for the cloak, we have mana regeneration, skill damage resistance, and stun resistance. Stun resistance is also super important for us. As a mages and as a healers, we need to heal. So stun resistance and silence resistance is pretty crucial. Now let's talk about the accessories. So for the accessories, this one is really good. Shock Trooper resistant necklace, bite resistance and stun resistance plus max health. You are taking buff duration, skill damage boost, and max health. This is by far the best resistant bracelet, wild resistant bracelet. Bite resistant, silent resistance, and max HP. So you have max HP in the traits, skill damage resistance, and stun resistance. For the rings, rings is pretty, complex like the gloves in this build. I think we can take Lethal Fortune ring. It will add you, nothing super good, but max health, buff duration, and skill damage boost. Dexterity is always good, so that's fine. This ring is pretty good. Perception, wisdom, range, and you have the buff duration, skill damage boost, and max HP on this ring. And you can get this ring just by farming the dungeons from 20 crystals from the dungeons. I think this belt is the best by far. Damage reduction, max HP, and weaken resistance. And you're taking max HP, skill damage resistance, and stun resistance. So, what stats we will have? This is the stats. You can see that we have melee evasion, super high, right? Range evasion, average. But rangers are not like killing us, even if we are a mage. Bind not killing us, we can heal ourselves. Daggers killing us and mages killing us. So melee evasion, almost 1000, and magic evasion, 622. That's what we are focusing on. Skill damage resistance will help a lot. You have about 14k of HP. Because you're sword and shield user, you have melee defense about 1500, you have magic defense about 1200, and range defense about 1500. And here you have the main coolest piece, buff duration plus 43%. 43% of buff duration will give you what? Will give you this skill, the counter barrier skill, which is already about 9 seconds. So with the buff duration, this skill epic, you will basically counter barrier non-stop, like without any pauses. This one will be also much longer. And you also have the one skill, the blessed barrier. You have this skill for 6 seconds, but with buff duration, it's about 8 seconds. And in this time, in these 8 seconds, you have, 80+% of the block chance. I just imagine this. You have the damage reduction, and you have additional magic defense and melee and range defense plus 2.5k. How it works? You have 2 passive skills. One is Resilient Mind. Evading an attack restores mana by 37 and health by 21. And each successful shield block and attack block restores mana by 28% of the damage blocked. So you'll evade melee and magic, more HP and more mana, and also you'll block it, so more mana. Now you have this one skill. On taking skill damage has a 10% chance to apply plus heal for 3 seconds stacked up to 10 times. So you will be stacked for 10 times instantly. It will be 180 more % of the heal after you staying in this position. So what you do? You clicking counter barrier, you clicking the stalwart bastion, you clicking the blessed barrier, and then you can click your Q. So you're clicking 3 of these, then you do strategic rush to the people, and you click your Q, which is shield survival technique. And during this time, you have unlimited HP, unlimited mana, super block chance, you reflect damage to others, and you're unkillable for 10 plus seconds. And then you repeat. Now, if you don't want to rush to people, you want to heal your party mates, you do your heals, right? And if somebody will jump on you, you do this, and you survive. Then you heal yourself, then you continue. In that case, this paladin can live almost forever. You should understand you will not do any damage because these sword and shield skills on your build, they will not give you a lot of damage. You can sleep and you can spread the sleep. You can do even the curse explosion for the shield. But the thing is, you can survive, right? And enemies will not jump on you. They will see the sword and shield, and it should be the primary weapon, and they will not jump on it. So you can heal your party members. That's the main reason for this build. Now, the last one, let's talk about the passives and other skills. Passives. You have Aegis Shield, which melee ranged and magic defense will be increased per each % of shield block chance. We have a shield block chance, right? We'll have more defense. On evading or defending against the fury attacks or using shield block, all CC resistance will higher up for 3 seconds. So basically, after all these spells and when people will jump on you, you will click all these buttons and you will stay in your Q position. You will have the CC resistance. So after end of your buffs, they can't silence you or bind you, so you can run and kill yourself. That's how it works. This build is for the mass PvP, right? So you will have a lot of targets around you. So all of your magic defense and everything will be much higher. Moral boost. It's a really interesting thing. Colliding the target with another applies cooldown less 20% to the skills. So basically, when you will do all your buttons, then you can rush to the target, you can chain hook the target, or you can even clash the targets. And all of your cooldowns will drop. So you will have faster heals and you can, defend yourself faster as well. And this one, Resilient Mind. As I said, evading attack restores mana and shield block restores mana as well. Now we have our just normal wand skills for better heals. This one for much more heals, this one for much more heals, and this one is working together with Resilient Mind. You can change some of them, like you can change the morale boost, but I will not recommend this. You can change the Resilient Mind, I will not recommend this. So you can change something from this to more heals, but that's look fine with this set. That looks pretty fine. You will have about like 50, 60, 70% additional healing power. And there you have it, boys. I mean, it's look crazy, but most likely this is the evolution of the healers for the mass PvP. Basically, when you will start playing, heal is normal PvE or small scale PvP heals is stuff +1 because you have mana regeneration, you have different mobility skills, right? But on mass PvP, people will jump on you and kill you instantly. So this build is evolution, so it will be like as a third weapon. And you don't need to level up all of the skills from the Sword and Shield, only like 5 or 6 of them, and it will help a lot. There you have it. It's a Paladin build. The craziest one. Just look at the videos. Thank you for this guy helping me, with the advices and everything. Subscribe to his channel, subscribe to my channel. And the next video will be my final thoughts after the hundreds and hundreds of hours playing the Throne of Liberty. What is this game? All thoughts that you need to have before the global release. I will see you in the next one. Bye.